said it was good, and now you're sliding it all around. Now we don't know. Now we got to do another test. We don't know now.
No, it's fine. Look at that.
It's fine.
Look at those numbers.
Listen.
As long as we look at the mic as we speak, this is probably the last time we'll have to do this.
That's true. For those of you listening, hopefully this will be the last recording with
us.
It's our last episode.
We're
all gonna die
with mediocre at best mic quality.
Oh.
We're currently using one mic, and it is like in the center of the table, and we're all kind of sitting around it. But
it's a little offset.
It's a little offset because Travis and Logan are definitely the quieter boys. I shouldn't say the problem is with you guys. The problem is definitely with me and Brendan, that we're just loud as sin. Mostly me. Just loud as sin. Brendan's giving it a good nod. I equate my voice to like a fucking booming earthquake goddamn noise. Have you ever been in an earthquake and there's just like that loud ass rumble that kind of hurts your ears?
There was an earthquake at my elementary school back in the day.
Yesterday.
In the other side of the hall, like lights shook and everything, but on my side, nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
The school was built on a fault line.
so like a teacher from the other side like walked over and she was like, "Hey, are you guys okay?" We're like, "Yes."
Yeah.
Why?
Why do you ask?
And she was like, "Yeah, there was an earthquake." And they were like, "No, there wasn't. You're full of shit."
My dad's told me I was in an earthquake. I don't fucking remember it at all.
I've been in two. Inside of them. I fell inside the ground.
What do you say to me?
What?
Were you in your poop hole?
What did you slip into one of the cracks?
Are you being serious?
No, I was just adding to it after I was in the two earthquakes that I was in.
Back when I used to actually get like healthy amounts of sleep, when we moved out here. When we moved out here, apparently the plane turbulence was so bad that the oxygen masks came down, and people started praying and shit. But I was like fast asleep the whole time.
They're just like, yeah, you all talk to your God. I'm gonna grab some shut eye.
There is no God here other than me.
Yeah.
I was asleep the whole time.
That's kind of awesome. Fucking badass little kid.
Thank God for that.
You remember when the world was supposed to end in 2012?
Yeah, vividly.
I remember it was supposed to happen at like 6 o'clock, like around the time Logan takes his naps or whatever.
Did they have an hour?
My naps are at 4 o'clock.
Did they have a clock time?
I'm pretty sure it was 6
version,
o'clock or something.
Jesus.
But I remember falling asleep.
If only it did end.
I fell asleep when it was supposed to happen, and I woke back up, and I was just like, God damn it. The world didn't end after all.
You were disappointed by that?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a bummer. Humanity's had a good run.
No,
I'd say let somebody take over.
My life was worse in 2012 than it was in the years that I had to shit outside.
Wow.
Shit in the box.
And now,
what was going on in 2012? Do you want to talk about
we
it?
need context. We're not using that. We're not using that episode.
Yeah,
well then let's not provide context, like specifically.
No context
for that. Yeah, no context.
Shit outside.
Travis had a shit box.
Ken's got this little.
Yeah. Speaking of that, we had to fire Ken.
What?
Because of the upload schedule.
Wow.
So Ken's out.
Poor guy.
I can't believe this.
Rip.
That's.
Yeah, it has been. I don't want to say the number of weeks since we last uploaded one because, like, who knows how long that is by the time this one comes out. But, yeah, I mean, it has not been weekly. I'll say that much. Yeah, poor Ken.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
How'd he take it? Because I did not have this conversation with him. This was all you.
God damn it.
You're the bad guy here.
Well, see, Ken was mute. So
we covered this. He wasn't mute. He was just shy.
Well, he didn't react much.
How was his?
Did he do a standard like? Just made like a noise.
Well, he tried to sign, but I don't know sign language.
How did his last paycheck look? Did he get
his last paycheck?
How's his last paycheck? How much were we paying him? Like.
I wasn't paying him shit.
Were we supposed to pay him?
Wait, yeah, hang on a second.
Was this a volunteer job?
I thought he was just doing it. It was like Wasn't he getting like college credits? I don't know.
Probably why he was so confused when I said he was fired.
What is it?
He's like, I was never hired, bitch. What are you talking about? All right, yeah. So we'll have to look for a new editor. We'll see what happens.
Was this like I was watching a Mass Effect, like funny moments or funny dialogue or something. So somebody said something about this being a job, and then Garrus just goes, "Wait, you are getting paid for this?
You are getting paid." Also, yeah, it's the upload schedule that was rough, and then he also like ate a recording. It's just like we did one, but
he gulped it down.
Yeah, it's gone. It's lost to the ether.
He said it was an accident.
It doesn't.
Well, he didn't say it, but he said it.
He wrote it down.
Signed it was an accident.
He wrote it
Travis, you
down.
fluent?
Yeah, he scribbled it down. And
It's like it's that shit in the Ant-Man movie where they drink the juice.
Whoa! Spoiler alert, guys. All right, go ahead.
Fuck it, man.
They drink the juice. That's what I was getting at.
By the time this episode comes out, Ant-Man will be on Blu-ray. So
we'll find a new editor.
Thanks a lot, Ken.
It'll be on
we'll have to look
VHS.
for somebody
I'll
else.
put the word out.
Yeah.
Now hired.
My parents were cleaning out their storage unit, and they reached out to me about there's apparently like 4 or 5 bins of VHS tapes.
God.
And they're like, "Do you want any of these?" And I was like, "Don't throw them away. Some of them might actually be worth something." Because I had heard some story about like an original copy of the VHS Little Mermaid or some shit that went for like a fuck ton of money. I think I have those details right. Like,
Maybe.
I like money.
Well,
Pretty sure
Big
that's
fan of money.
that kind of turned out to be sort of like
Not real.
not completely real. No, I think there are some people that fell for it, but yeah, they kept talking about those like Black Diamond Disney VHS.
Oh, I
ones.
didn't hear about any Black
Yeah,
Diamond.
well, it just had like the Disney logo.
What
It had,
about
like,
double Black Diamond? Like some difficult test slopes.
What?
It's snowboarding. I don't know. Every time I hear Black Diamond anything, there's like a knife set that they sell at Target. It's like a Black Diamond knife set, and I'm just,
Blue Diamond.
it is Blue
I
Diamond.
thought that was the dog food.
I've gone wrong.
That's also the dog.
They
They make food and knives for dogs.
The knives are for the dogs.
It's like Meek from Thor, where he has.
Oh
like,
yeah,
knife hands.
the knives. Okay, so we're getting off track here a little bit. I don't know that we ever got on the track.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, but
What track?
so I wanted to talk about. Do we want to like do a little bit of I was gonna say live brainstorming, but that's not really brainstorming on recording.
Well, one thing we should probably put out there is that we are intending to change the name of the podcast.
Yes, from the 3 to 5 guys, 1 mic. It's a little busy. We think
A little busy, and also the format won't work with us now.
having 4 mics.
Yeah, 4 mics and not a 5th guy.
What if we call it 4 boys, 4 mics? So yeah, we're brainstorming some names. Do we want to do that here?
I don't
know that we want to do that here.
No.
We should hold off so
If
somebody
we-
doesn't steal our idea.
Yeah, if we find a funny one that like
It's not official till I make an Instagram page for it.
True.
We know the viewership on this is going to be through the roof.
through the roof. Oh, dude, through the fucking roof. But no, here's the deal, right? If we pitch them, and then there's one that the our massive community latches onto of being hilarious, but that's not the one we pick, then cue the hate.
Let's just say we have at least like 5 Discord servers going.
Yeah, we have 5 or 6. Yeah, because they're all at max capacity.
Yeah.
So this will hopefully be our last kind of rough sounding episode.
Fingers
Make a
crossed.
poll.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, poll. Okay.
For the new name.
Yeah, well, new names.
I think this is the first
think-
time that Travis is talking stuff.
We're gonna make a lad poll. So like a poll with just the lads.
just the lads.
Yeah.
Just the land.
But no, we are going to be changing the name of the podcast. We're getting some like pretty professional quality audio equipment to help with the sound.
Because we're professionals.
Dude, yeah, there's no other word for it. We just are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except for Ken. You know?
Goddamn pleb.
I thought you had to do something for a certain amount of
Not
hours to
even.
be considered a pro.
Look, Travis, the amount of hours that we've thought about doing something, I think we're good.
Yeah, this has been in my brain since 2018.
Yeah, I've basically logged 4,000 hours and I have my pilot's license. Like, that's what's going on right now, Travis.
I tell you,
I
like,
always think back to Tony Hawk becoming pro whenever I think of pro. You know that story?
No.
He always went to his little skate competitions.
One day, skate competition.
They were little back then.
Little Tony Hawk.
Little Tony.
Well, he wasn't always 80 years old, okay? When he was a kid, he would do a skate contest. And then one day he goes to this one that he was doing. And on the paper he was filling out, it said pro or not pro. And he's like, well, I'm not a pro. So he signed fucking pro down as one of his, what the option was.
And then it was just Tony Hawk.
He was a pro from there.
He actually signed on there. He said, I'm Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what he put on the form.
There wasn't even a first two. It was just instantly a 3.
I mean, have you played them? There wasn't a 1 or 2. Yeah,
There was a 1 or 2.
Yeah, but they were garbage.
Hey, how about Skate?
Whoa. No, I don't mean
Skate 3.
Skate
3 is such so good.
Do you remember the mode where
you have to
you'd fail,
kill yourself
Yeah,
basically?
that was the best.
And it would show your broken bones and the severity of it.
That was the best.
Are you upset that I said that Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 are shit?
Just 2. 2 was the best one.
I always liked Underground better.
I mean, it was good, but it wasn't 2.
No, I always liked Underground.
I think Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 was like the dopest shit.
At least we can all say that Skate 3 was better than all of them.
Was good?
Yeah.
You're saying 2 was good.
It was the best game ever made.
Here's the deal.
You don't see a Pro Skater 3 remake, is all I'm saying.
Let me come clean on this. When it comes to older games, some of them do tend to blend together. So it's very possible that you're 1,000% right on this, that Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 was the good one and that 3 was rough.
3 was rough.
I vividly remember owning 3 and having such good fun with it, but I could very much be remembering the number wrong. I don't know. I'm not confident enough.
Not a big numbers guy.
Yeah, the only game that I'm like confident deciphering like which are which is like Need for Speed and Halo. Those are the only ones where I'm like, oh yeah, well that one was the good one, or that's the one that had really good PvP. Or that one was the one with the Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren. That was Halo 4, by the way. I just said the name of a car, and Brendan like shook real quick. He's like, "This is not a car cast. We're moving on." But no, we also, another thing that we want to come up with a little bit, to an extent, is like some bits, I guess. Because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but we ramble a lot, and the podcast can easily turn into just an hour and a half of rambling lads. And it's wildly entertaining for us. I don't know how everybody else feels about it. So when we start to get off track, it would be nice to like have bits to just be like, all right, well, that's enough of that. Let's do da-da-da-da. But we're not, it's not going to be like Travis said earlier, like a fucking game show shit. And now it's time for Billy. Tell him what he won. Like, it's not going to be that kind of bullshit. But we got some funny stuff that we're looking at. Logan did some research that we're making him hold off on until we have good mics. Because we don't want to waste your effort, Logan.
Already wasted one joke.
Logan had an absolute fire of a joke on the last episode, but
before we even started recording,
Ken
for the
ate
last
it. Ken ate it. He launched it into oblivion. It's gone forever now.
Now so is Ken, so it's okay.
Now we started recording. And then we deleted that recording.
Well, what happened was Ken wanted to change it up, and he recorded it on VHS, and then he accidentally recorded over that.
It's part of the 3 to 5 guys lost tapes.
Yeah, he had an 8-track, and it just
he recorded over, I think, his parents' wedding.
Yeah,
that was.
And then they had to reenact the wedding and record over it with that same tape.
Yeah, the anniversary was the same.
But his parents are like 60 now. It was really.
I mean,
weird.
it was even more difficult because like his mom is dead.
Yeah, they just had an urn sitting in the chair.
They somehow put a ring on it too. I don't know how they did it, but.
His wife just like carried an urn while walking down the aisle. I don't fucking know. It's wild. Wife, mom, whatever we were talking about. I don't bloody know. Those waveforms look very concerning.
I don't know. Let's just say fuck Ken, honestly.
Well, hold on.
I don't know if we want to go that strong.
Listen.
He's a
nice guy.
He's in outer space now. He
just
not
ate
gonna
some
hear it.
footage.
Good guy. Good luck to him in the future.
Honestly,
He
don't
shoot it up and never spit it out.
don't know where Ken is, but unfortunately, he is no longer with us.
So nowhere. Oh my god.
No longer
Did he
with-
die?
No,
The
it's just
shit?
fired.
Just fired. You know.
Yeah, just
I mean, we couldn't really hear from him anyway when we did have him.
Yeah, that's true.
What good is an editor that can't communicate?
He was barely in our lives. Oh, Ken, we barely knew ye.
You guys knew him?
is this gonna be in memory to Ken?
Yeah. In memoriam. In memoriam makes it seem like he did die and that we didn't get rid of him. If we're going that route, never mind. I'm not going to say we killed Ken.
No, we didn't kill Ken.
We didn't kill
No, we didn't
He's
kill
around.
Ken. He's around.
Yeah,
Maybe
whatever.
like 6 years from now, he'll overcome his shyness and he'll appear on an episode. But
I mean, yeah, we got to stop talking
guys-
about him like, as if he's a cartoon character. I mean, this is a guy with family, and
Yeah.
we fired him. This was his livelihood. He used to edit for Smosh, and now,
Jesus, what?
yeah,
Nah.
yeah.
Now look
He
at
was
him.
big time.
Smosh has had so many fucking editors, dude. Holy shit.
Ken was one of them.
Ken was actually
Big
2 of
time.
them.
Well,
No, he just always claimed that he did the work of 2 of them.
No, he ate the other editor and he became 2.
All right, enough Ken chat.
Enough Ken
This
chat.
is gonna turn. I know I joked about it last time. This is gonna turn into the Ken cast.
What a great name.
Let's leave this alone.
maybe that should be the name in honor of him.
It's
you know?
Ken cast.
Kencast.
That, God.
Just never bring up who he is. It's just KenCast.
Do you think he would let us borrow his image for the thumbnails on YouTube? Welcome to KenCast, and then he's just never here.
Let's just say he has a face for radio.
Fuck.
You're not wrong.
What's
This
he
is
look like?
this is really brutal.
Yeah, now we're just roasting Ken.
We can't roast Ken like that.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
I'm drinking one of these Celsius drinks that
me
that
too.
Logan was kind enough to bring.
We're sponsored now.
No, we're not.
I swear
we're
to
not.
God, this thing is like the biblical like jars of oil. I swear to God, I drank way more of this than I did, but it's still like that full.
It fucking never fills itself.
I've been drinking this thing for an hour.
How much is in?
Too much. It
Not
tastes
that
like
much.
shit.
Me and Travis are both drinking the mango pomegranate, or no,
Passion fruit.
mango passion fruit. Thank you.
Uncultured.
The mango part is delicious. The passion fruit part is a little bit waxy, I would say. But
Now it's turning to drink reviews.
yeah. Well, that's what Brendan's original idea for this podcast was just food reviews, right?
No, that wasn't the original idea.
We might have some funny episodes like that, especially when we
First of all, I said food challenges, not reviews.
yeah, we would have to do food challenges when we make it like a video podcast as well. Otherwise, it's like, this looks disgusting. Take our word for it.
Take our word for it.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. It doesn't have to be like podcast length though. It could be like a 10-minute video. You know?
Honestly.
My food review is this drink sure has a lot to say on the can.
There's a lot of words, yeah.
There's
Why?
quite a bit. It's
Dietary supplement, no sugar, no
It also
preservative.
says on the front, essential energy. I don't buy that. Accelerates metabolism. I don't see how that could possibly be true. And burns body fat. No fucking way.
My favorite is your ultimate fitness partner.
That's bullshit. It's an energy drink. They're terrible for
let me
you.
tell you, I don't know how it works.
It says right here. How does it work?
This little can.
Let me tell
it doesn't really say that.
Let me tell you how it works.
This little can of Celsius has more milligrams of caffeine than like the giant like nitrous fucking release monster cans with the pop off lid.
Yeah, it's 200.
There's no way this has been out longer than Logan's been alive.
What are you talking about?
It said in 2005 it created Celsius. No
I was
way.
born in 2001, Travis.
I'm gonna take your vapes
Take 'em all.
as punishment.
Take
You
all.
only have 2 vapes
Oh,
on
I
the
have
table this
2.
time, Travis.
The last time it was for a joke.
Was
gonna
it?
yeah, I was going
Was
to
it
keep
a bit?
pulling them out.
I'm pretty
and-
sure you hit all 3 of them.
I did. I was going to pull them out over time and hit them, but then I got a little anxious and just started doing it really fast.
What if you used vapes while you were here, 1 hit? So every time you want to take a hit, you have to pull out a new one. And you just have like 27 vapes piled up on the table by the end.
Good idea.
All right.
I'll do it.
What happened to your other ones?
They're at the house.
They were dead, probably.
Charged them yesterday.
Ah,
Can't
man.
run out of juice.
They were over
They
vaped.
don't run out of juice. They run out of puffs.
Do we want to talk about specific? Do we want to talk about specific ideas we have for the podcast, or not even worry about the specifics. We want to talk about that off cam.
I mean, has there?
Off cam.
We could.
So the BuzzFeed article one.
Yeah.
BuzzFeed. That's
an idea that I will definitely credit to my brother. He we have the idea of like a real or fake BuzzFeed article, because BuzzFeed's whack. Like their articles are straight up busted. So
Busted.
I feel like it would be really entertaining if somebody like.
What was that noise? It sounded like a door creaking.
Brendan, that was his laugh, and he's very self-conscious about it.
Happened again.
But one like we make up an article, and the headline of an article. That's what I'm looking for. Travis, are you okay?
Definitely not.
Man, the caffeine hit, but wrong.
I know.
It's just coming out as laughter. There's like no coherent.
Yeah, earlier he was saying that it wasn't hitting at all. Now it's hitting.
Earlier he was about to like pass out.
You should have seen me.
This is good though.
You should have seen me at work when fucking Brendan made me laugh and I couldn't stop.
Yeah, that was funny.
That happens every night.
It does.
Yeah, you are a laugher, dude.
What can I say? I'm a funny guy.
Fucking Giggles the clown over here.
The Giggle Meister.
Yeah, so one of us makes like a fake BuzzFeed article name, and then there's a real BuzzFeed article name, and then the other three have to guess. The other however many have to guess which one's real or fake, and then we read the fucking article because they're all fucking busted. And that description was not funny, but hopefully the bit will be.
Maybe we will save this for conversation until we polish it.
I'll be totally honest with you. Halfway through, that was my actual thought. I'm like,
needs some
this isn't good
polishing.
content. Talking about future content is not good content. Note to self. Let me just close this page of my notes out real quick. Yeah. I'm excited about the new gear, though.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for that.
For sure.
That's going to be excellent. We're doing like, everybody gets their own individual mic, so we can turn down my audio levels, but crank up Travis's to the fucking moon.
Where Ken's at?
What?
He's on the moon. Is that he retired as an editor? Now he's an astronaut. Yeah, up there peeing in a spacesuit. But yeah, we each have our own individual shit. Yeah, and we won't have like the room echo because we're all talking 2 feet away from the mic. I think it'll be really good.
I'm actually pretty.
We set a dick's length away from the mic.
Oh yeah. We watched a video where he was like, if you put like your pinky on the mic and then your thumb on your chin, you're too far away from the mic.
It's like the surfer dude.
Yeah, shaka bra. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, dude, shaka.
Oh yeah. Also on that note, we're trying out new laughs.
Trying out new laughs.
So if any of us sound different,
You're making it sound like we're ordering new ones on Amazon. We're ordering new laugh boxes on Amazon.
We'll have a review next week for it.
Yeah.
laugh reviews.
It's all just surfer fish from SpongeBob or Seth Rogen.
Or I'm trying out the Ernest. Okay.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. It feels very pervy, especially when I look at your face when you do it.
That's the face Ernest makes.
You get this ridiculous you have like a rat-faced overbite when you do it.
That's what he
So what you're
does.
saying is Ernest is a pervert.
Do not disrespect Ernest like
What
that.
is Ernest?
Ernest P. Worrell?
That's not explaining.
He saved Christmas.
What are you talking about?
And he went to camp and
I'm
jail.
sure he
Unrelated.
And he went to camp.
allegedly.
Unrelated.
What the fuck are you talking about? Is this a reference I'm supposed to understand?
That's quite a pervy face he's got there.
It's
Listen,
real
he's not a
weird. Oh, are you looking up Ernest?
Ernest, yes.
God damn.
Even though he hangs out with kids, it doesn't make him a pervert.
Yeah, he exclusively hangs out with kids, but I can assure you, he's a normal man.
Yes.
Whoa.
He only went to jail
Yes.
once.
He looks like it's like a parody of Tool Time. is what he looks like.
Pretty sure Ernest came first.
Huh?
Pretty sure Ernest came first.
Ernest always comes first.
He talked for Slinky from Toy Story.
I don't
Yeah.
remember that. Is that
first
the dog?
The Slinky dog.
The
yeah.
Slinky dog.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, the potato head, Slinky.
For all I know, in like Toy Story 3, there was just like a Slinky with googly eyes.
We
I don't
all
fucking
know that Woody was a Slinky. Yeah.
I mean, listen, maybe. I haven't seen those shits in ages.
Are you disrespecting Toy Story?
Specifically Tom Hanks. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm
Internet. I'm kidding.
Fine with you disrespecting Ernest.
I think wait, what?
Wait, what are you saying? Oh, Ernest.
Yeah. Fuck
Well, yeah,
Ernest.
he looks weird as fuck. Rat-faced fuck.
Went to jail for having a fucking.
No, he went to jail. It was a case of mistaken identity. He had a doppelganger.
Because he was diddling
He had
kids
a
at camp.
No.
Dressing up as Santa Claus and diddling kids at camp, so he went to jail. I just tied all of them together.
He was Michael Jackson before Michael Jackson.
Oh, God.
You guys are reading it all wrong.
Are we?
I'm not convinced that we are.
Listen, he was exonerated. Okay.
Listen, the case was dropped.
Yeah, they dropped charges. They dropped their charges.
Let's just say there was an undisclosed money
Because
amount.
little Billy went missing.
The only thing that was a danger to kids was the troll in Ernest Scared Stupid. It was a Halloween movie.
The troll?
There was a troll.
What are these?
First off, Scared Stupid.
Movies.
Have you ever done acid?
First off, saying that he was scared stupid, he already looks stupid, so I doubt.
Yeah.
So disrespectful.
It feels like you've done acid. What were you going to say about Tom Hanks?
It's
and the
something
internet?
that
I was gonna say I think the internet hates Tom Hanks now for some
Really?
reason.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
So
Do they?
back and forth.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's how it is for everybody.
That's the
I don't pay
internet.
attention to the internet.
Yeah,
anymore.
that's the internet. There's some love, there's some hate, and sometimes there's a blend of the two with the same thing.
That's why I don't
Yeah.
have Twitter. Not bothering with
Oh
that shit.
God, it's toxic as shit.
Travis, what were you saying about Ernest?
Nothing.
I was just saying that's something that someone born in 2005 would say. All the hate towards Ernest.
The hate towards Ernest? Well, that doesn't excuse Taylor.
I don't know
Also
what it
born in
is.
2005.
I was goddamn. Look. All right. I wish. All right. I feel.
Do you, though?
My knees would not be as bad. Yeah.
I guess that's
My knees are pretty bad.
Every day when I wake up, I'm like, oh, is it over yet? I'm tired.
The guy made of glass bones and fucking SpongeBob. Every day I wake up.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Sam Jackson.
Oh, Glass.
From Glass. Well, you said Glass Bones. It wasn't that far of a stretch. The movie was called Glass. God. I'm going to look this up after we're done recording. It's not going to sound anything like that. It's going to... Your Ernest laugh is going to sound like Ernest.
You just stop making the face.
Your Ernest laugh is going to sound like Ernest in the same way that my Seth Rogen laugh sounds like Seth Rogen. Jesus. Keep it together, man. Keep it together.
You know, Ernest looks like the kind of guy who go, tee.
No.
Especially when he's looking through his little peephole.
Here's
You
how
guys
do it.
sound like
You gotta-
George W.
You gotta
Bush.
kind of make a little snarl with your mouth, and you just go.
You're not doing Ernest. You're doing George W. Bush. Is what you're doing. That's what this is. Not to get political.
Ernest hasn't been quite the same since 9/11.
Jesus Christ. God damn. I think what was messing me up there for, let's say, the past 10 minutes was Brendan doing the face for the laugh, but not doing the laugh.
It's the anticipation.
Yeah. That's what was killing Logan and Travis for sure.
He just sat there with it on.
Travis,
It was like he put a mask on.
Listen, I want to teach you, Logan. You got to do it. You got to kind of go forward like this, like bad posture.
this is
snarl,
terrible.
snarl, and then just go.
This is not good audio.
Leave it out where
You
it's
can't tell me this isn't the funny right here, Taylor.
This is what we were looking
Listen,
for.
y'all did bring the funny, but you also killed it. Unless we do a face reveal of Brendan doing the face,
That's the face.
Let me see the
that is disturbing.
That's even worse.
That looks like the mask. That is really disturbing. Oh my god, I'm gonna see that in my nightmares.
That's going on the Instagram.
How does his mouth do that? He looks like the thumbnail of a creepypasta.
Is Ernest a cryptid?
Based on that picture, absolutely. Are you kidding me?
Ernest is a lot of things.
What the fuck?
All right,
Nobody's
you guys-
mouth naturally
All right,
does that.
We're watching Ernest.
We're
We're not starting with the Shaggy
you will
Dog.
have to tie me down.
We're not starting with the Shaggy Dog. We're starting with an Ernest film.
That was my confusion.
We're really going downhill from going down a few notches from Shaggy Dog.
We
to
are.
Ernest.
Hey, no, that's gonna raise when you
Going up.
watch Ernest.
Is it?
I don't
Is
know.
it really?
As long as it's Ernest Scared
Which-
Stupid. Travis, what are
I
your
was gonna
thoughts?
say which one
All
are
right.
we gonna watch? Are we gonna watch the one where he
Diddles kids?
Or are we gonna watch the one
Where he peeps peeping toms?
yeah, or watch the one where he's a fucking internet troll or whatever you said.
That one.
Both happen in both movies. So
Ernest the
Or when
Brain
he's,
Troll
when he's scared stupider
Or-
than he already is.
or Ernest meets Mr. Diddles. Which one are we doing?
again, both happen in both movies. So
Mr.
It did not happen.
God damn.
everything that we just said happened to Ernest.
It might be.
Ernest did
It's
it all.
canonical, yeah.
It might be worth maybe having edibles if you're gonna watch it. I forgot there was.
Are you buying?
So
Maybe.
I was just going to ask a question that super cannot be answered on this podcast. So never mind. I'll wait till after.
you better write that down.
Or I can ask it and we can cut it out. But I don't want to make more work for, I guess, Brendan for this one.
No. We'll find an editor.
Okay.
We'll find one.
Yeah, okay. Or this one will go up in 3 months.
I heard
There's
Ken
a
has a
guy
plan.
Where can we get edibles around here?
Ken said there's
House.
some pretty good
No.
Moon Rock.
She's not around here.
She's too far away.
Yeah.
She does have some great ones though. Great choices.
I mean, I don't know if that's a genuine question or if that's just a.
That's a genuine question. I want to know.
I mean,
What's the
I
question?
know
have
like
them at most
fucking
smoke
sheets, but
I have them at most smoke shops.
yeah, but aren't they just like the THC infused?
They'll still
like,
do it.
They're the pussy shit.
I mean, they'll still get the job done.
All right.
Well enough to watch an Ernest movie.
I don't know about that. From what it sounds
We're
like,
really-
I'm gonna need to be pretty faded. Like
Maybe I'll just show you a compilation of the best parts of Ernest.
3
The whole
sheets to
movie's
the
the
wind.
best part.
I mean, yeah, I agree. Travis, you're a sophisticated gentleman.
That would be a very funny
Yeah,
prank. That would be a very funny prank if Brendan was like, "This is just compilation of the funny parts," and then it's just the movie.
All the movies.
God damn, your compilation is an hour and 54 minutes. What the fuck?
How long is Ernest?
I don't know, like 80 minutes. They're short.
Oh,
They're short movies.
Good Lord.
80 minutes of that face? Jesus
God.
Christ.
There's a lot of that face.
There's a lot of that face.
I hope the world ends before I have to watch Ernest.
Yeah, that is a like,
Hey, listen, at least
demonstrably
listen,
disturbing
when
face.
we're wrapped up here, I'll show you a scene that's funny. Now, don't talk so ill about Ernest until you experience Ernest.
I feel like
okay?
this episode just turned me and Taylor hating on Ernest because
Yeah.
fuck
And then me and Travis loving on it, which is the perfect reason why that should be the first.
This is
watch
a
party.
debate podcast now.
honestly, yeah.
It is a debate. I'm angry.
What's it? I am fucking disgusted right now.
Brendan is cosplaying as the internet right now. He's just angry about Ernest and Tom Hanks.
One angry like
Hold on, no, I'm not angry about Tom Hanks.
Are you not?
No, I said the internet is.
I don't
I
have
love
any-
the internet.
Hanks. I love Tom Hanks.
We're the internet now.
Oh shit, you're right.
Do we hate Tom Hanks?
The new name of the podcast.
The call is
Internet
coming.
2.
The call is coming from inside the house, guys. Yeah, Internet 2 is good.
Internet 2.
Internet the sequel.
President just called.
What?
They hit hour 2.
What are you doing?
God damn it, Travis.
We're not even
doing?
popping up on it.
He did. I heard it through the headset. God damn it.
There was a tiny bit of spice of Travis's voice.
Oh yeah, Travis's voice.
Travels?
Shut the fuck up. You do that all the time.
I do. That's why I have to point it out and focus on when other people do it.
Distraction.
Yeah, it's exactly right. Exactly
As he
right.
laughs with a single tear.
Pocket sand.
Drifting down my face. What are you going to say about Travis?
I forget
Travels.
now.
Oh,
Travis's
Travels.
voice always just gets sprinkled in.
Yeah, it's a very light.
Travis is the seasoning of this podcast.
Come and
Yeah.
go.
Travis is the not good seasoning. He's
Does
like
that
the
make
salt.
your mic
Not
Salt
like-
Bay?
Oh,
Just
yeah.
sprinkle it on for,
Scott?
because this is an audio medium. Everybody at the table just did the Salt Bay thing.
Joe Logan?
No,
I'm not getting into it.
Hater.
I went to Ross like a couple months ago, and they literally had salt grinders, and the label was Salt Bay.
Ew.
I was like, what the fuck?
Isn't he like a really cringy human? Like, didn't he go to
so.
It was like the World Cup or something, and he like snuck his way onto the field, and then he just like grabbed the trophy from one of the players and started like taking pictures with the trophy.
I don't remember.
I feel like I remember that.
But I think he's just like really popular for just one thing that was really kind of like mediocre for internet memeing.
He also,
Really?
I think he also has like a super overpriced restaurant.
Oh yeah, he definitely does.
I would, not to talk about food like every episode, but I would fucking crush a steak right now.
Honestly.
What if it was made by Salt Bay?
I haven't had a good steak in ages.
I feel like Salt Bay, probably not a good steak guy.
No, probably
if you're
not.
just putting salt on there. Get the fuck
Yeah,
outta
no,
here.
probably not. But like I
Put some actual seasoning on that bitch.
I just really want a steak right now.
It
It's
just
just
pisses
because
me off that when he does the Salt Bay thing, it goes over his freaking elbows. I'm just
Sweaty
like,
ass arm.
yeah, I'm just like, what
listen,
the fuck?
for everybody listening, I'm really trying to get away from Salt Bay, but they're just not letting me.
You need to move on.
Yeah, they've tied down the anchor to this.
As Brendan goes, fuck, I want to talk more about salt.
No, I think I'm done with.
They have
Salt Bay.
tied the boat to this dock that is Salt Bay, and I'm really trying to undo that rope.
Who brought up Salt Bay?
Taylor.
God, I hope it was me, because that would be really funny. No, I think God, I would fucking crush a steak though. I've just been too lazy to fucking clean my skillet,
I see it.
my fucking iron skillet. Been too lazy to like clean it properly.
You ever thought about going to a steakhouse
Yeah, but most steakhouses around here are either
from Texas?
overpriced or shit.
Well, most of them are like franchises, so it's
Yeah.
like frozen steak or some shit.
Yeah, or it's like, here's pay me
Artificial
$38 for this fucking 7-ounce. Oh, dude, I don't know if I told you guys about this or not, but I went to a place around here, and I wanted to order. It was like a fucking 8-ounce steak because we went for lunch. So I was like, let me get an 8-ounce steak. This was ages ago. I say ages. It was like 2 months. I was like, let me get this 8-ounce steak and a side of fries. And it was like, I don't know, 17 or 18 bucks. Like, it wasn't anything crazy. And the guy was like, oh, if you want, I can get you one of the steaks off the dinner menu. It's not much more expensive, but it's a 14-ounce. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah. And he specifically said, it's not much more expensive. And I was like, oh, dude, that's the way to go. So remember, 8-ounce steak for 18 bucks. 14-ounce steak, $64. And I didn't find out until like he brought the fucking thing. I was fucking livid. That is the only time in my adult life I've been like, I need to talk to your manager.
What
This
kind of
is
steak was it?
ridiculous.
What kind of steak
It was like a sirloin. Like, it wasn't even like a filet mignon kind of shit. Like, it was like a fucking sirloin.
Even 14 ounces? Like,
14 ounces. It wasn't a ton of steak, but like $64.
I guess it was a mistake that you ordered it.
The guy just I was like, buddy, are you working on fucking commission? Like, why did you do this?
Did you tip your server?
Yes, I did. I did tip him, but I also kind of complained about him.
Did I tell you guys?
I think I gave him like, here's the deal. I don't want to be any kind of, I tip very well because I grew up around a lot of people that didn't tip really well.
rich people.
Rich people tip terribly. Yeah. You sometimes. I don't want to generalize. But no, I did not grow up around rich people. But no, I grew up around people that were just like really cheap with their money. So like they would be sitting there and be like, all right, what's like, they'd get out a calculator and be like, because back then I think it was like 15%. So they'd be like, what's 15% of this? I don't want to give them a penny more than 15%.
That's how
It's
my
like,
mom is.
You motherfuckers.
Well, my mom used to be like that, but then like because my siblings are, well, they've had serving jobs, so we kind of like enlightened her about it. But yeah, I remember growing up, she would always be like, her max was like $5.
Goddamn. No.
Yeah, it was rough.
It was a lot of money back in the
I mean,
day.
back then, yeah.
No, I always tip really
Back
well
before
because
the
I
stock
feel like
market
I have to make up for like all of the people that I grew up with that did not tip well. I have to like try to I don't know, counterbalance that somehow.
He's like the Batman equivalent, you know?
The tipper that this city deserves.
Vengeance.
$14.
Adequate compensation.
God damn. You know what? I am like Batman. Fucking hell.
Give me a cape and a mask, and let me tell you.
Do we want to talk about who the best Batman is? Who's you guys' best Batman?
Keanu
Now that
Reeves.
we're on it. What are you talking about? What'd you say to me?
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
What are you talking about?
Keanu, yeah.
Do you know something we don't?
I
About
actually,
his projects after John Wick 4?
I don't know. As far as, like, well, for one, Batman was never...
You like Bailey, right?
No, I hate Bale.
Oh, okay.
I thought he was an okay Bruce, but I just can't stand that fucking Batman voice.
You thought he was an okay Bruce?
Okay, I didn't say great.
I thought he was a very
I
uncomfy Bruce.
Genuinely, and assuming if, like, he was able to do more and was better written.
What are you giggling about?
I want to name this episode Uncomfy Bruce. Holy shit, I'm crying. It's something I said. That's really bad.
I liked Ben Affleck.
I thought he was okay.
Like, if he was given better stuff to work with, he would have been
it was
one of the
script.
best. Yeah, he would have been one of the best Batman.
I think he had a pretty good balance. As far as like the animated ones, he was the one that lined up most with the personality of the animated ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm a little bit biased just because I like the actor the most, but Michael Keaton, I just fucking love.
See, I like Michael Keaton as an actor. I actually I
Yeah.
love most of the things that he's in, but I didn't really like his Batman.
Yeah, I feel bad saying that.
Why?
See, well, because I love Michael Keaton so much, but I don't think his Batman was that good.
Oh, I thought you said that was your favorite.
No, I said I have to resist the urge to call that my favorite.
So who's your favorite?
The Batman.
You're gonna be mad.
Val Kilmer?
Val Kilmer was a Batman?
Yeah, wasn't he? Wasn't that who that was? Yeah, Batman Beyond. Or not Beyond, fucking hell.
I was like, hold up.
Wait a minute.
Batman
I've
Forever.
seen that.
Batman Forever.
Huh.
Batman Beyond Batman was my favorite Batman.
Yeah, but let's not include animated.
But the old man Batman's that's Batman.
Yeah, but let's not include animated.
Yeah, Batman Beyond was such a good fucking show. God
It
damn.
was.
It was Val Kilmer, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll be honest. I think my favorite Batman is
George Clooney.
Yes.
I have never seen a movie.
We've named
before.
them all. Who is it? Adam West?
No, I'm trying to say it. I forgot about Adam West completely. That might be it for the meme. But he was a funny Batman. This is very cringy, honestly. Cringy now, funny then.
Yeah.
No, I think it might be Christian Bale. And that's the only, like, that's the thing that I hate.
Where are the drugs? Why are you here?
I just, like, we didn't talk about Robert Pattinson either.
I didn't watch that movie.
Never saw it.
Too long.
It is long.
So
It's like almost 3 hours.
Fuck that.
Yeah, it's wild. I thought that what they went for was really good because they tried to focus more on like the detective side of Batman rather than the superhero side of Batman. So for what they were going for, it was pretty solid.
So they had a magnifying glass.
That's the same way I describe the Affleck Batman. For like, like the Affleck duck. No, the Ben Affleck Batman, like he was exactly what they were going for. I just think that what the director went for wasn't really ideal.
I think that with Robert Pattinson, I didn't watch the movie, but I've seen scenes of it. And I think as Batman, from what I've seen, he's okay. I understand they were going with a younger approach, but I don't know if he can pull off, Bruce. He didn't seem like a good...
He went, like, every time he was Bruce, he was like the tortured side of Bruce rather than like the billionaire philanthropist side of Bruce. I don't know why that word was so...
Let me play a song in the smallest violin.
I do like that they skipped a lot of the origin story of Batman in that one because like I even said when we went into the theater, I paid for that. When I went into the theater, I was like, if this movie starts out with them walking out of a fucking movie theater, I'm walking right back out.
I like that most movies nowadays are just skipping the origin stories.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so tired of seeing
We know them all.
Yeah.
We know them. We get it.
Like, unless it's something we've never seen on screen before. Like, whenever
like MODOK. Sorry. We were talking about MODOK before this episode started, and, man.
That voluptuous butt cheek.
Looking like
Man, Travis, I'm glad you said it.
looking like a tiny plum. No, but
What?
anyway, I said but. Anyway, no, but like I won't be mad at all when they eventually bring in the Fantastic Four if they just skip over the origin.
They have to. Like, we get it. We know what happened.
Yeah.
Hey, what happened to Spider-Man?
He was bit by his uncle.
Yeah, and his uncle was Ernest.
Where did that come
They all
from?
came together.
I'm sure glad they left out the origin story.
What was the uncle's fucking name?
Ben.
Robert. Ben. That's right.
Robert? Who said Robert? Someone said Robert.
Ernest.
Uncle Robert.
Uncle Bobbert.
I did almost say Rob. Uncle Rob has
Big
some
Rob.
very different energy.
Big Rob.
Uncle Rob is like the uncle that never really grew up, that has like the 1980s porn star mustache.
He has like a leather jacket.
Yeah, and he stays over at your house, and you see him at 2 a.m. on the couch in his boxers eating a Slim Jim. Yeah,
He's
that's
basically
Uncle
fucking
Rob.
what's his face from Full House?
I know
John
I don't know
Stamos.
shit about it.
Brendan Navarro. I mean, John Stamos. Yeah.
Well, gotta edit that out. God
What
damn.
is that?
Travis used the last name.
No, I didn't.
You did.
I used the planet from that movie, that show.
Mandalorian.
Good cover.
Yeah, Mandalorian.
Um,
Totally different.
good cover.
I just imagine whatever you described, Uncle Rob. I just imagine him being played by like David Hasselhoff.
Yeah, but like now.
Was he the guy that was eating a burger on the bathroom floor? Is that what that was?
What?
Remember that video came out of, it was either him or Alec Baldwin, I swear to God, where it was a video that came out like 10 years ago and he was like drunk and he like recorded himself just eating a burger on the bathroom floor.
Oh, that
That's-
was Taylor, right?
That's yeah. Look. All right. The pandemic was hard on me, and sometimes.
Oh, man, hold on. No, wait, go ahead and finish. I'll tell you.
No, you can't tell me to hold on and then
I just
say go ahead.
I had a story.
Go.
So it was a few years
Sure,
ago
sure.
when that sandstorm hit. It was like what kind of storm? It was this, I don't know.
Quick, play Sandstorm
Sandstorm.
by Gerudo.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was pretty close. That is David Hasselhoff just eating a burger on his bathroom floor. Yo, is he okay?
That was years ago. He was like an alcoholic.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Was?
the
Might
story.
still be, I don't know.
Yeah, tell us about
It was when
whatever.
it was hot as
story
fuck.
this
It was like
online.
during the summer. Or
Yeah, it's
some
called
shit.
a derecho.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
The ratio.
Derecho.
Show.
Horatio.
Ratio.
So it hit.
Doritos.
My roommate at the time, I went and stayed at a hotel with a friend. And I went back to the house like 2 days later, and he was just passed out drunk in the floor, just boxers only, just doing his best to stay alive in this heat.
It was
Scorching
bad.
heat.
It was bad.
He said, "You left me here to die." I said, "There wasn't enough room in the hotel."
I apparently didn't live around here then.
It was like 2012.
Oh, I definitely didn't live
What a
around
terrible
here.
year I was
Yeah.
talking about.
It was bad.
I moved here in
It
like
was like-
2016
Yeah.
or 17.
Think how bad it was on a farm.
You weren't even alive yet.
It happened back in 2012.
It's me, Brendan, and Travis, all in our upper 20s, early 30s, and then Logan is 9, apparently. God damn you,
You
Travis.
sure got a deep voice.
Jesus Christ. Eat shit. No.
Travis
Logan,
is just trying to-
Logan, sit down. I got this. Eat shit, Travis.
already said-
Logan,
Travis,
sit down.
Travis is just trying to feel
Brendan,
better.
hold him back.
Travis is just trying to make himself feel better about his own age.
Yeah, you fucking
I'm
ancient
12.
fucking
45.
goddamn mummy. Fucking Methuselah over here.
What was the mummy
Jesus
thing that-
Christ. Take those gauges out. You'll have long ass fucking earlobes because
They're
you're
plugs.
you're like 900 goddamn years old. You're like the old man in the cartoon Atlantis.
Travis can put his suspenders through the pages.
How else do you hold your pants up?
Did you guys ever watch the cartoon Atlantis movie?
I remember.
You're like the old man, like under the old man under the sea. You're like the old man in charge of Atlantis, and he's just got like earlobes hanging down to his shoulders.
under the sea.
Fucking goddamn Methuselah. No, I remember when the first year that I lived down here. I don't. Huh?
Was it 2012?
No, it was like 2016 or 17 or some shit. I had like no friends down here because my wife went to school in the area, so she knew people, but I kind of like just like followed her down here because it was like, I'm going to pop the question
You're
soon.
stalking her?
Huh?
You're stalking her?
Yeah.
Not too much. He's not allowed to be near schools.
Jesus. I'm not.
You were just projecting Ernest.
I was trying to remember his name, but Eddie kept coming to my mind. I don't know why.
Eddie.
I'm not Eddie.
Rob, Eddie. I mean, you know.
I've got Eddie on the brain. I don't know why. But no, I didn't have like any friends down here. And then one dude at work like reached out and was like, "Do you want to come to a party?" And I was like, "Okay." And I met some other people at that party. We were like hanging out and stuff. And then a couple of parties later, because he had a party like every weekend kind of thing, and it was always like 60 people crammed into a little apartment, definitely breaking like a bunch of fire codes. But like, yeah, we almost like collapsed in the fucking apartment a couple of times.
There's no proof.
Yeah, it's all fine. But like the third or fourth party, I got ridiculously shit faced, and I like remember all of it, unfortunately. But I was like puking in the parking lot, and then one of the guys that I met there like laid a towel across the back seat of his car, and then brought me home to my apartment, got me into the apartment, and like helped me into my bathroom and let me like puke a bunch in my bathroom. And then he made sure I got into my bedroom all right, and like put a bucket next to my bed and everything. Like he went so like.
Did he kiss your forehead goodnight?
No. He was almost violently straight, which you never want a violent straight. But I was like, oh, I have friends down here. There's good people here. This is great.
Anyway, thanks for moving to Canada. We welcome you, eh?
Yeah. Anyways, what's next, guys? What do we want to talk about now?
I want to talk about that time I went to Canada by accident.
All right,
I'm intrigued.
I was going to Michigan one time.
All right, well,
we drove all the way up there.
You're
right?
close, though. You got close.
How close?
Well, if you were aiming for Michigan and you hit Canada,
I didn't drive.
You narrowly missed the mark, but like narrowly.
Well, depending on where.
So we went.
I guess Canada's a big place.
We crossed the border. Okay, so we got to Canada, right?
How do you accidentally cross a border?
I don't know.
It wasn't into the French area, was it?
It was in Quebec.
Literally got to the borderline, right?
It's laugh number 3.
I was about to say something like that. Yeah.
We got to the borderline, and they said. Before that, I said, I think that sign just said we're getting to Canada. We're about to get there. And we get to the little stop thing or whatever, and the lady said something about Canada. And then,
welcome to Canada.
Yeah.
We looked, and there was just like Mounties all over the place.
I was just surprised because like she actually said A when we got to it. Like at the end
Somebody handed me a Labatt's.
Somebody handed me a Maple Leaf and said A.
Travis was probably filled with wonder once she said A. He's probably just like, it's real.
Wide, sparkling eyes like in a cartoon.
I said, you guys really say that, huh? And she said, yeah. I was just shocked.
Oh, yeah. Don't channel.
You betcha.
Yeah, you betcha.
Eh?
I like the representation of Canadians from South Park where they're all just like the poorly animated the heads pop up. Fucking cracks me up.
Terrence.
Oh yeah, that's fucking funny.
If only that happened when I got there. Like their head actually popped off.
So how far into Canada did you end up getting, or did they? Like,
it was just at the borderline. Like I think she said like I'm not supposed to let you turn around here, but she let us do it anyway because it was an accident.
That's nice.
Because you didn't have your passports.
They are nice people after all.
Yeah, Canadian.
Oh, was it?
Eh?
Oh,
I've met some pretty rude Canadians.
What the context?
Down Myrtle
How
Beach.
often do you meet? Oh,
What are Canadians doing in Myrtle Beach?
A lot of them go down there for vacation.
yeah, they don't have
Really?
beaches. They don't have beaches in Canada.
Too cold.
No. Okay.
But yeah, Canadians, Some of them are fucking assholes
Question: how do you know they're Canadian?
because they have Canadian plates
They say A.
Oh.
and they speak
He
French.
got you there, didn't he?
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. It's the French
They're the
Canadians.
French-
Of course,
yeah.
they're assholes.
Fucking French.
Oh, bacon.
Oh, eh?
It's
God,
just,
what would that sound like, huh?
Oui, oui.
well, what's A in French?
Fucking hell. Who's the French Canadian singer?
Celine Dion.
Yes.
Yeah, Celine Dion. I guess it would just sound like her.
You got that so easily.
Are you kidding me? Brendan's got her poster on his wall.
It's right there.
Don't you have a shrine?
Over your bed.
No, I have a
Candles?
Skeletor shrine.
Celine Dion looking down on you, right next to Mega Man and Skeletor.
No, let's get it right, okay? I have a Skeletor shrine. That's
Skeletor.
it. Okay?
Brendan's got that Celine Dion pop figure. Yeah. It probably exists. I don't know why.
Ah,
I'm just
Travis
thinking
probably has it.
exists.
Travis has all of them.
I don't have all of them.
Like I said, you're gonna go to that landfill
Yeah.
and get them all.
Yeah.
Celine Dion is Travis's favorite Pokemon.
I don't understand the context
don't
of that.
know either.
It sounds
You
like
only-
it sounds like a meme that I'm way too out of the loop for.
I really wish I
So
knew.
most memes.
Old man.
Honestly,
Motherfucker
yeah,
brought up Salt Bay
I'll own that.
2023.
Yeah, I might have brought him up. You guys are the ones that talked about him for the next 10 minutes. Shitheads.
I just want to know who Celine Dion is.
The song from
Watch
Titanic.
Deadpool 2.
I did.
She sang that song.
What song?
The one in Deadpool 2.
The better Deadpool.
It's not a musical. There's not many.
That might be a hot take, but that's my
Whoa,
opinion.
That's not true.
First
You
one
don't
was
think that, do you?
Except for the kid, yeah, I think it's better.
That was the whole movie, was the kid.
Well, I mean, like,
Fat fucking Tubbs.
yeah, but like, I thought the humor was better in that one.
It was,
Well, wasn't
it was
played by you,
Ned
Taylor?
from Spider-Man. Canonically, that's Ned. No, it was not good. What are you talking about?
I thought it was good.
I thought it was okay. I thought it was good. I thought the first one was way better.
Yeah.
You just don't like origin stories.
I don't like origin stories.
Yeah.
What
It
happened to
really
Spider-Man?
like slows down a movie. For a show, it works, but for movies, it's just like, eh.
I like the interview that Ryan Reynolds gave when he was talking about, I forget if it was like the idea for Deadpool 2 or Deadpool 3, but he said he pitched the idea to Fox that like he wanted the entire movie to be about Deadpool trying to steal the big red chair from The Voice. Like he actually brought that to the pitch meeting and they were like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
What was up with that Deadpool that they released like shortly after the first one? It was like a PG-13 version of it, and it was like Christmas themed.
What?
Yeah, remember where they edited it and had it to be released as PG-13, and it had this like entire new like narration subplot to it.
I don't remember this at all.
I remember it.
Yeah, you remember, Travis.
I remember it.
I don't remember this at all. I feel like he might have done like a Christmassy commercial.
No, it was the full release.
Who knew?
They replaced all like
What the fuck would they do with Christmas in that?
They
It was-
replaced all the death scenes with
They
like
just edited
yeah.
in. Why is that so hard to
It
say?
was called Once Upon a Deadpool. It was just
What the fuck?
It was just Deadpool 2, but it was
Is that
edited.
Dopinder on there?
No, it's
Riding a moose? Why is he riding a moose?
unicorn.
no.
They go to Canada?
No, it is a moose. I guess it is Canada.
Fucking Canada. I just hiccuped. Fucking loud. Can't even ask.
Yeah, it's re-edited PG-13 holiday-themed version of Deadpool 2.
Why?
So there were some theories when it came out as to why they were doing it. It was right around the time that Disney bought Fox.
I just want everyone to know Brendan has this like on Amazon right now. Like he is ready to pull the trigger.
No, I'm not buying it. Fred Savage, that's the guy that's in there.
Oh yes.
Fred Savage. The theory is that they made it to sort of test the waters on how a PG-13 Deadpool would work. I don't think it worked.
So it's a cash grab.
Yeah, clearly,
Yeah.
it didn't work.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
half the table has heard of this.
Yeah, it didn't work. But so I mean, Deadpool 3 is supposed to be rated R, so that's good at least.
Good.
I'm excited for that
I thought 2 was.
because Wolverine's in it.
I
Apparently,
thought 2 was rated R.
They're all rated R, but that was the re-release that they did. That was edited to make it PG-13.
They should make a Star Wars rated R.
change dialogue and shit.
fucking Hugh Jackman probably won't have more than a cameo, but it would be dope. I think they absolutely should make a rated R Star Wars, dude. 100%. Do something with Darth Revan or like Darth Malgus and make it R rated. That'd be
I
awesome.
don't see them doing that.
I don't. No,
knowing
it'll never
Disney.
happen.
But how
'cause
would
it's
you
Disney.
how would you even make Star Wars rated R though?
Are you kidding? Dude, there's some dark Star Wars stories.
I mean, yeah.
Just think of some of the Star Wars video games.
But like with
those are dark.
Well, yeah, with tone, I guess. But I was gonna say, as far as like gore, I mean, with laser blasters and lightsabers, you can't do a whole lot of gore with that.
Other than like actually showing
they
like the
stab
heads,
a
like
student.
Because they've already established what it does when you get.
Yeah, they said it cauterized the wound. Even though didn't in the first one there when like the alien in the cantina.
Yeah, there was some blood there.
Yeah, there's some blood.
Yes.
Was that in the? That wasn't episode 1, right? That was episode 4. It was like the first one that came out. Okay. So yeah, they did that.
Which is that scene still in there? Because I know when they did the special editions, they like changed a bunch of shit.
Probably not. Probably not. They went through some kind of phase of like we need to cut out certain stuff from these movies just to like tie it all together canonically.
I think we've talked about this before, but have we discussed what our favorite Star Wars movies were?
I don't think we have.
People are gonna hate me for mine.
Holiday special.
Oh no! Goddamn. What is it with you and holiday specials? Was there a Star Wars holiday special?
It was god awful.
It's just fucking Qui-Gon on a moose.
Luke Skywalker had makeup on.
What the fuck?
I mean, it's film. They all have makeup. What are you talking about? With like guyliner?
This guy doesn't know.
he doesn't really know.
He doesn't know
the true details.
I clearly don't know. Is this going to be one for the Instagram?
I'd have to say.
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah. Since this is an audio medium.
Yeah. This is not great audio. Yeah. Talk about y'all's favorite Star Wars.
Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, I feel like that's going to be a pretty popular one.
Is that really your opinion, or are you just repeating?
No, I was saying, did he say
Brendan, back up. Back up, calm down. Brendan, sit back down.
Brendan, no.
Jesus Christ.
Listen, sometimes.
Is that really your fucking opinion? You're just hopping on the bandwagon. Goddamn pleb.
I mean, I would also agree with that, but sometimes Travis likes to repeat things. So I
was asking if he said Revenge of the Fifth or the Sith.
Revenge of the Fifth?
That's what I heard.
One of them's not a Star Wars.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, did he say it?
The fifth one is called Revenge of the Fifth, I think. Yeah. Whoa, it looks like, I'm not messing with you. Doesn't that look like fucking
Ernest?
Ernest? He's doing that. Oh my God. Is it the same actor? Holy shit. No, that's terrifying looking.
Yeah.
That is, I don't like toothy grins.
I'm just glad that this episode actually has some good Instagram references.
There's a little bit of funny in here so far.
My favorite one.
We've dabbled in funny.
It was one of the episodes. Which one was it that had the pod racers?
Episode 1.
The podcasters. The pod racers.
There's no way. Wait, you think that's your favorite one?
Phantom Menace?
Can I tell you something? Phantom Menace is my favorite. But it's only because of Darth Maul.
Love Darth Maul.
Because here's the thing. People are going to hate me for this, and I'm just going to take the hate. I don't like the Star Wars movies. I don't like the old ones. I don't like the new ones. I don't like the prequels. I don't like the sequels. I don't like the originals. I don't like Star Wars movies. I think they're all hokey and corny as shit. I fucking love the video games, and I love some of the characters. What are you doing?
There's the door.
Oh, you're just pointing at the door. I was like, what are you pointing at? But I think that Darth Maul is one of the coolest fucking characters of any franchise ever.
Yes. The other side of the saber came
it's just so badass, dude. Oh my God.
and then the music.
Yeah. That was really good, actually. How did you just find that in your head? That was really good.
It's always there.
It was like Brendan with Sandstorm. But no, it was just really. I liked episode 1 because I liked Darth We have devolved. We need to find some kind of like happy medium between the amount of caffeine that we had before the last episode.
I'm having a good time.
And the amount of caffeine that we've had before this episode.
I didn't have any caffeine.
But yeah, no, I like episode 1, but it's just because of Darth Maul. Because I don't like any of the movies, so then I have to default to the characters that I like. And I think Darth Maul was one of the coolest fucking characters.
I will say the choreography and the fight scenes and everything.
So good.
In the first 3.
Oh yeah. I don't know why they haven't tried to replicate that.
Honestly.
Because like that was
because
it still is
Disney.
And they also have just like shittier actors.
Yeah.
Like Samuel L. Jackson.
Hold on.
All right, first of all, you're an animal.
Let's take it easy.
Second, why am I blanking on the guy's fucking name? Who's the guy that played Kylo Ren?
Adam Driver.
Adam Driver. Adam Driver's a phenomenal actor and a very funny human. I like him as a person. His character was goddamn shit.
Well, I mean, yeah, those ones were. There's not. I don't think there's anything redeeming about those ones.
There's not. There's absolutely nothing. How did you guys feel about like the off year ones for those? So like Rogue One.
Didn't watch it. Didn't watch Solo either.
I liked Rogue One.
I didn't
Rogue
watch
One
Solo.
I heard it was good.
I
Rogue One was
fucking
boring as fuck.
hated Rogue One. Exactly. I thought it was boring as a motherfucker.
Can't keep my attention span.
But the Darth Vader scene.
It was
Iconic.
fine.
Iconic.
It was fine.
Iconic.
Well, when you just hear the.
I will say there was so much. I watched it in the theater and it was like opening weekend. it was opening weekend. So here's the deal. When the year that came out, the year that Rogue One came out, my wife bought a Nissan Rogue from Nissan, and they gave us tickets to the opening weekend to see it opening weekend. They gave us tickets with the purchase of our car. They gave us like 2 tickets to Rogue One. Because they like a Star Wars version of the Rogue One, and it had like a little rebel sign on the gas cap and shit. So I went there opening weekend. Yo, when like the Darth Vader noises were happening, fucking theater emotion was a level that I have never seen before. Like it was ridiculous.
What if when you went to open your gas lid and it just went?
That would be dope as shit, actually.
Travis, he got tickets for his car. What'd you get for your juke?
Cancer.
Yeah, what'd you get?
Heartburn.
They gave me with my car. They gave me tickets to movie. With yours, they gave you ass cancer.
It gave me a lot of stress.
The worst car ever made, the Nissan
It's
Juke.
a bad car.
So terrible.
It's a bad car.
Look, I tried to explain
It's
to
not
Brendan.
even agile.
Yeah, at least your cube made sense.
I tried to explain to Brendan before we went to the con the other week, whenever it was. I said, Brendan, it's a small car on the inside. And this man gets in the back seat. Fucking knees.
Oh yeah, that car, like it looks like it'd be sort of like a minivan type thing. It's
Does
somehow
it?
smaller than mine on the inside.
Yeah.
There's zero leg room.
I felt this man's kneecaps go into my spine.
And I sat in the back seat on the way there and the front seat on the way back, and neither had any leg room.
And then he left with arthritis. I feel like that car's been compared and put in the same spot as like the PT Cruiser. Like, I feel like they're all just like they're both like the same car somehow.
They're all shit.
What did you have before? A Cube or did you have a Kia
Scion.
Soul? Scion.
It was not a
It
Scion.
was
Scion
It was a
XP.
Scion.
Was it a Scion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Scion.
I didn't even know Scion made one of those washing machine ass cars.
Fucking brave little toaster looking ass car.
Fucking General Electric looking bullshit.
Really was a toaster oven during the summer because it didn't have any AC in that bitch.
When we went to that convention,
Oh, man.
on the way back, holy shit. It was like his wheel was powered by a hamster in the wheel. There was so much rattling.
That's Kia.
That is Kia.
There was so much fucking rattling on the front left wheel that honestly I didn't know if we were gonna make it back. Like it was
I
bad.
didn't know we were going to survive.
Yeah, it was bad.
You okay, Travis? Is your car fine?
It's fine
It's
now.
all
Would you say it was juking all over the place?
So, it needed a new axle. Got the axle. Needed a new rotor.
You were driving.
You did an axle swap on a fucking Juke?
Needed an axle.
It's
needed
not
a
worth
rotor.
the price of the metal.
What did you pay?
It was the guy across
You
the
don't
street.
have to get into those details if you don't want to.
No, he said $50 because he already had a spare axle apparently.
Jesus.
What?
What?
He's a
A spare axle for a Juke?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, first of all, that's very specific. Second, $50?
He's a go-to.
Cokehead.
I take my
Okay.
no, I take my car to him all the time, so he just fixes it whenever it fucks up. So he cuts me little deals.
I'm gonna need
That's
to
not a little
That's
deal.
not a little deal.
$50 for a fucking axle swap?
He didn't charge
Well,
me.
again,
for
for
it.
a Juke, like I'm sure nobody had any
Basically a
demand for it.
Matchbox car.
Yeah, there was no demand.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's basically
He
just a
bought it
Lego
for
set.
89 cents in the aisle at Target. Yeah.
Nissan just gave it to him.
He's like, we don't want this. We don't ever want to see one of these cars again. We're going to outsource everything. Sorry, Travis. Go ahead. Continue with your bullshit.
It's a real deal, man. I take it to him. He fixes it. I pay him. That's it.
That's fucking crazy.
You gotta get your car checked next time we go on like an hour-long trip.
You
That
should
was
not
scary.
feel good about an axle swap that cost you $50. You should not
He
feel
didn't
good
charge
about
me.
that.
No, he didn't charge me for the axle. He charged me to put it on.
Right, the labor, that's a lot of effort.
What did
He
he?
charged you $50 for labor and didn't charge you for the actual part?
That feels like sketchy.
That's
Did he have? Was it like the week that like COD came out? So he's like, I really want to buy this AAA rated video
He's an
game.
old guy. This guy's so old he wouldn't take my card, so I had to go to the
I
bank
feel like
to
this
get the money
guy.
for it.
I feel like this guy has plenty of extra like catalytic converters. So if you ever need one of those, he probably has plenty.
God damn! What the fuck, Travis?
Also needed new brakes.
Did he just give you those
Did
too?
He put those on and charged me for. And this was after that. It was like
Charged me $11 and some.
it was $150 to do the rotor and the brakes and something else that was wrong.
Did
with
he
it.
actually replace the axle, or did he just tell you he did that?
Did a full axle swap.
Just tapped it with a hammer. All right, $50.
You're good.
There was
The
there was this
sound went away. Okay, it didn't rattle anymore. So
There was this auto shop up where my parents used to live. There was this auto shop up where my parents used to live.
WD-40.
That like they had, there was like this engine part. I totally forget what it was, whether it was like a filter or something like that. And they saved one that had like a squirrel's nest built in it from a car that had just like sat there for a while or whatever. But what they would do is they would save that one filter, and then they would just tell people that they needed a new filter because a squirrel built a nest, and they would just bring that filter out and show people. And like
So they scam people.
They scammed people, exactly. But the problem is, like, it worked on my dad once, but then
They didn't.
he was like, let me take a picture of that. That's fucking crazy. And then they tried to do it to my dad again, and my dad doesn't delete his pictures. So he was like, hold on. There's no way this happened twice. So then he like pulled up the picture. He's like, that's the same shit. What are you trying to pull? And they were like, oh, it's on the house. Like, yeah, no shit, bud.
sounds like he went to the same people I did.
Yeah, with your axle.
No, when I bought the Juke, when I was done buying
The
the
same
Juke.
people that scammed me.
When I was
into
done buying it, I
the
went out.
Juke.
When I purchased this Juke, I went outside and these motherfuckers were dead ass spray painting the rims of the other cars
I
they were
remember
working
you saying
on.
that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell the part about where the documents were kept.
Red
And the
flag.
ottoman.
Again.
Oh, wait, what? I don't remember this.
Documents that he had to sign were stored in an ottoman.
You walk into this house.
It was just a house.
You never told me that.
Wait, was this, hang on, was it an actual dealership or did you buy it privately?
It was a quote unquote dealership.
It was, by dealership, you mean like it was a guy that let his neighbors park their for sale cars on his front lawn.
First off, why would you buy a Juke? Second off, why would you buy a Juke from someone that gets the documents out of an ottoman?
I didn't
And
know
they were
it kept them
spray
in.
painting the rims.
That was
when you-
after I
In
purchased
front
it.
of you.
After I purchased it, to be fair.
But why did you purchase it with rims that needed spray painted?
They weren't my rims. It was a set of rims on a car they were working on.
But
Not
did they
so-
spray paint them because they looked like shit?
Wait, so-
because that means you bought it with the rims looking like shit.
Didn't you say that there was no actual dealership sign like anywhere? Didn't you say it was just like a banner or something?
Oh, I'm sure there wasn't.
Probably.
He said it was an ottoman in someone's living room.
Their living room. Kind of.
Travis actually traveled to get this car too. Like he actually
What the fuck?
didn't you drive like an hour to get it?
God damn, that's fucking. Listen, you got scammed, I think, bud,
No.
by your mechanic and
It's-
your
got more
dealer.
than
It
scams.
only
Your
started
dealer?
smoking when I got back.
Should I say it that way?
His dealer gave him
I don't know
some
that-
bad shit.
I don't know
Nissan
that that's
Juke.
right.
Nissan Juke.
The guy that sold me my car, he was actually, I got a good deal on it because he was like a family friend, but I was like really worried. I remember being like really concerned that I was going to get scammed, and specifically because his name was Don. And for some reason I was like, Don is not a reputable name. So I was like walking on eggshells around it, but no, he was really fucking cool. He gave me like a phenomenal deal on my car. But I remember being really nervous because of Don.
Were
What did you
the,
think he was in the mafia? He's just like, oh yeah, he's the Don. His name's
No.
Don.
He talked. The way that he talked was very like. It was very like. Oh yeah. He just mumbled everything, but like it's like if Travis like sucked up helium. That's how he talks.
God, could you imagine?
I don't want to imagine. I want to hear it. Brendan, why don't you go to that furniture place and get me call back and get me a balloon?
Hey, I'm
Did
the
that
guy
episode
with
go
the,
up? That was episode 1.
I don't know.
That was episode 1.
That was 1.
It was 1 or 2.
Did I mention?
I'm pretty sure it was 1.
Did I mention the Helium Saga?
Yeah,
at least 20 minutes into the first
And you got like rug burn
on
your forehead.
Yeah,
And you were stuck in between 2 beds.
Call him back. Hey,
Looking
this
at
is
old
the
people
guy
walking by, like, what the fuck is going on?
Man, I didn't know I shared that story.
That was dude,
What a bummer.
fucking phenomenal tale.
You complain about us not remembering stuff from the podcast.
Yeah. Listen, I know we talked about it before we started this episode. We brought up something that was part of the lost tape, and Brendan was like, do you guys even remember anything? And I was like, flat out no. I come here, I black out for an hour and a half to 2 hours, and then I go home. That's exactly what happens when we record these.
And
I will leave
have
here and not remember what we talked about.
Yeah,
I don't remember what we talked about this episode.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Travis just lives in the moment.
I do.
Brendan said that Travis has the attention span of a goldfish cracker.
Not even just
Not the goldfish, a goldfish cracker.
Couldn't leave it at the
Like,
goldfish.
that is something else.
Couldn't leave it at the goldfish. Goldfish wasn't good enough burn. Nope, had to add the cracker.
had to be cracker.
Had to be cracker.
We should stop saying cracker.
I should probably say it.
Yeah. We're all white. If that wasn't abundantly obvious by the
Except for
everything
Brendan.
else.
Honestly.
Except, God damn it.
Wee.
Absolutely incredible.
French Canadians.
Absolutely fucking incredible. Sorry, headphone users. Not because that was overly loud, but because it was overly creepy.
Like the French.
Baguette.
Croissant.
Croissant. All right, we have devolved. God damn. You guys see any good movies lately besides Ant-Man?
I saw Ant-Man.
Did I talk about how much I hated
Was that
Barbarian?
good?
What is Barbarian?
It's that movie that was on HBO Max.
I was told to watch it and still haven't done it yet.
It's bad.
I
think so. I think so.
Who lied to you? Who lied to you, Travis?
The manager of Planet Fitness.
I would never.
What made you talk about Barbarian?
I don't know. I don't know who that is, but I would. If your job title is manager of Planet Fitness, I'm not. I don't know why, but I'm not listening to your movie suggestions. I don't know why I'm not.
I'm friends with him, so I was at his house the other day, and he said, "You watch Barbarian yet?" And I said, no,
Wait. If you were actually friends with him, you would say, my friend. You wouldn't say the manager of Planet Fitness.
I just really wanted to call him out like that. He told me to watch this shitty movie, and he messaged me the next day. Did you watch it yet? No, I didn't watch it yet.
Is he in your phone as like Daryl, manager at Planet Fitness? I don't know why his name
Travis
is
is a boomer, though. He probably doesn't save contacts.
I do.
No.
So, did you see how defensive we got? Travis, now you
really
sit
defensive.
down.
Look, I messaged him the other day, right? I said, "Turn these fans up, Cohen. We're dying out here."
What's his name?
Cohen?
Cohen.
Spell
Cull.
Yeah.
Okay, Cullen.
God damn. Half this podcast is just us like being like the seagulls from Finding Nemo. Colin.
I said, "Turn these fans up. We're dying out here." And he said, "Go ask Kay Workin. She will turn them up."
These fans up. We're dying. You should see Barbarian.
Hold on. You got to hear this conversation. He said, "Go ask." He said, "Kay's working. She'll turn them up." And by that, I mean, wait, where am I at? And by that, hold on. Stop.
You were saying about Travis being a boomer.
And by that,
I just
mean,
expect his glasses to be like at the tip of his nose. It's like
they slide down librarian style. I just said barbarian style. It's stuck in my head now.
I don't want to read this conversation.
No, you probably don't. You probably don't. Sorry,
It's
we
so
shut you down.
Travis gets bored of his own bits.
In fairness, we crush him whenever he tries one.
The end.
There it went.
And that was it. Guys, just
story.
he did the actual bit. He read the whole conversation. We had to cut it out. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Travis said some really raunchy stuff.
But again, so to Barbarian, it has a very
What does it even look like?
cast.
Who's in it?
As Bill Skarsgård.
Love it.
But
This
The
is
It
not.
Clown, love it.
and then
What about Dave the Barbarian?
has Justin Long.
God, Barbarian. Dave the Barbarian. Oh my God, I haven't thought about that in ages.
There you go.
I didn't know that was in my head.
It is.
God, that was such a good show.
Was that Disney?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So add that to the good shows on Disney.
that was such a good show.
Drink.
Sorry, Logan. Go ahead. Bill Skarsgård. Who else?
Justin Long from
Long bottom.
He's like the cringy comedian. He's got like a flip chart.
Wait,
And
what?
he uses.
in-
Doesn't he have like a drawing
he was
chart?
in Die Hard.
Oh my God, he was in Die Hard, wasn't he?
Or Live Free, Die Hard, I think.
Die Hard.
One of them. They're all Die Hard.
That was like 17.
was-
Yeah,
guy
he was
from-
in like Die Hard 9 or something. I don't know.
Jeepers Creepers,
New
Accepted. New Girl.
Wasn't he in New Girl?
Oh,
Am I
what's
thinking
that?
it-
No, I think that's a different guy.
Was that not Justin Long?
No.
Well, now I'm looking at it.
That was just
Continue with
short.
the cat.
No, Richard Blake.
That was just in case. You know.
Richard Blake's a pervy looking dude.
Wow, shots fired.
I mean,
Well,
let's
listen,
be
I don't want
honest.
to spoil the movie, but
Justin Long was absolutely in New Girl.
Really?
Yeah, he was like one of Jess's exes.
I didn't watch New Girl. So
I didn't watch it either.
My wife has watched it like 17,000 times.
His wife.
Yeah, it's actually my favorite show. She just cycles through from Friends to New Girl to Parks and Rec to The Office, and when she finishes up with one, she just starts the next one on the list, and she just keeps rewatching those.
So
That's how my wife watches Netflix.
I know it's a meme to hate on Friends, but what's like the actual consensus on that?
I don't like it.
Hate it.
I haven't seen it.
I think it's the bad version of Boy Meets World.
I don't.
Whoa.
I don't
Yeah.
know about
It's
that.
my favorite show ever. Don't you talk about it?
What do you say?
No, I'm not talking. I'm not talking shit about Boy Meets
Ah.
World, but it's not connected.
Kind
at
of
all.
am a
It
little
is. Same time frame.
bit. Yeah, I don't really understand the connecting tissue there.
I'll say
Let's
it's
do
not
it.
a good show. Not Boy Meets World, Friends. I don't personally like it, but like if there's nothing else on and it's on in the background, I don't mind it.
I
It's not
mind
one
it.
of those shows that I'd shut off if there was nothing else.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that I hate it.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't personally find it funny.
I don't
First of
care.
all, I don't like anything with the laugh track. I have
Yeah.
like I'll decide when to laugh, motherfuckers. I will decide. I will tell you when something's funny. And people
Comedy
are like,
is subjective, and I
people-
say it's not funny yet.
people are even like, well, The Office doesn't have a laugh track. Yeah, but there's pauses. It's an implied laugh track.
So you don't like The Office either?
It's just not my type of humor.
Malcolm in the Middle didn't have a laugh track.
Yes, that reflects my favorite kind of like comedy shows, like Malcolm in the Middle, Scrubs, which that didn't age as well, but I do remember.
Scrubs did not age
No,
well.
but it was really good at the time. And my favorite show currently, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Good show.
No laugh track.
Only
I
seen
think
season one.
Sunny
so good.
Sunny
It
is
gets
one of
better.
those shows where I watch the highlights. Like I'll watch it for like highlights. It's like I watch Family Guy. Like
Yeah,
boil the
yeah.
entire season down to a 45-minute YouTube clip.
I'll say if your introduction or your only part that you've seen is the first season, like go on from there. Like it's one
There's
of
some
those
pretty
shows-
funny parts.
It's one of those shows that gets better with age. Like,
One of the guys from Sunny and Ryan Reynolds bought a football team in I think it's in Wales.
Yeah.
Fucking funny.
So-
Soccer team, sorry.
So they actually have a podcast, not Ryan Reynolds, but the three guys.
The guys from It's Always Sunny.
Yeah, and they review like each episode. And I didn't think they were going to commit to that, but they're still going.
Yeah, they started doing it as like a joke
Yeah.
or something, and then people are like, "We fucking love this."
Yeah.
Well, because they're like hilarious guys off script.
Yeah.
They are fucking.
I mean, a
funny.
lot of It's Always Sunny is like improv
Unscripted.
anyway.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah.
Like they're hilarious.
A lot of Friends was improv too, like way more than they
Not very
gave it
good.
credit for at the time. I mean, it was, again, I'm not going to say it's good or bad. It's dated. I'm sure for the time it was like peak comedy, but the time was like late 90s. So, yeah, I don't know.
You slap.
My memory of Friends is that it was like a 90s show, but it ended in like, didn't it end in like 06 or something? Or like,
No, surely
maybe
not.
not that late, but it was like, it was in the early 2000s when it ended.
2000, 2001 maybe.
No, it wasn't one. I think it was like 2 or 3.
Nah.
Because Joey was on, and I think in like 02. And it was like right after it ended.
Boy Meets World ended in
Oh,
I think. I don't remember.
2004 is when
What
the
the
final
fuck?
episode aired.
Yeah.
It was May 6, 2004.
Like, I keep thinking it ended so long ago, but it was like,
there was 10 seasons of that shit?
yeah.
Holy fuck. Yo, I might have talked about this in another episode. If so, I apologize. I'm an old man, so I'm watching NCIS on Netflix because it's just a fun one to put on in the background. And the only time I ever watched NCIS was like at the kitchen table on like our little CRTV that we had in our kitchen counter. And I swear to God, like I only remember
Hazard.
probably I only ever remember watching like 6 episodes of NCIS, but like it was always on, but it was always one of those 6 episodes, and I'm rewatching it and I just got to like season 9 and like I've never seen any of this shit. So I'm like, and there's 20 seasons of it.
Oh yeah.
20 seasons of NCIS.
20 seasons.
Criminal Minds, what are they at? Weren't they at like 18 or 16 by the time they
Something like that. I just know NCIS is tied for like the 3rd longest running like TV show drama or something.
16 for Criminal Minds.
Criminal Minds is a great fucking show.
I fucking love Criminal Minds.
It's such a good show.
I'm just caught up.
There's
on
some
the fact,
rocky bits, but it's good.
And yeah, NCIS is 20.
I'm caught up on the fact that
still
Taylor
going.
could afford a TV in his kitchen at that time.
I mean, my parents could. Well, it wasn't my kitchen, it was my parents' kitchen.
Barely had one in the living room.
It was a
back
little CRTV. They probably got it at a fucking yard sale.
Yeah, I got a
It
vent.
had like the bunny ear things on it. Like
I got a vent about something real quick. So I was looking at appliances and shit over at Best Buy, and even as a kid, when I would not for me, my mom's getting a dishwasher.
Okay.
My mom's getting a dishwasher, so I was
Like,
like
your
helping her
kitchen's
look.
fine.
It's helping her look. And even growing up, this was a thing on like really, really expensive refrigerators, and I will never understand it. And I think it's one of the most useless bits of tech. Why are there screens on refrigerators now?
A friend of mine has one.
It's so stupid, though.
I don't know.
Like,
Right.
what's the point of that?
He plays music off of it. And
yeah. My I was literally about to say that one of my friend's fridges, you can like Bluetooth connect to it, and like you can play music through your fridge or set alarms through your fridge and shit. Fucking why? It's just another reason to mark up a price.
Like that was on high-end refrigerators when I was growing up.
Yeah.
Like, 20 years ago.
There
or
are
so.
some that I understand where you can like set for a certain type of fridge or freezer, you can like set the temperatures through that touch screen.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about like full-on like tablet-sized screens.
Yeah,
but
no,
bigger.
that's crazy.
There's the
that's
ones
psychotic.
where you can tap it and see what inside your fridge
That's
before you
stupid.
open it.
That is
so
so
Fucking
stupid.
why though?
So that's
Doesn't
extra
open the
work.
door.
That's extra work.
You just open,
But you're opening it. You're letting all the air out. And
It's a fridge.
It hasn't failed me
They're
yet.
made to be open. Yeah. They've worked the right way. Like they've worked for years.
And I thought because
Some
of how,
would say decades.
because of how long I've seen screens on refrigerators, I never thought it would like catch on, and it's still happening.
you ever seen the new coolers inside CVS and Walgreens?
no.
Oh, I know. What you're
Tap
talking about.
those, and it shows you what's out of stock.
Yeah, it's like
before
an
you even open the door.
advertisement, but then when you actually like go in front of it, it's like a screen showing what's in there.
That feels very dystopian.
It says this one's out of stock. This one's full.
But again, you can just open it.
Yeah, you can just see that.
It's so stupid.
I
That's
like it.
bizarre.
I like it for at nighttime when all the windows.
Pretty lights.
I haven't.
Instead of just like sitting in front of the TV, it's just like sitting in front
Travis
of
is
the
like a fucking like fly towards a porch light.
I haven't seen it personally yet. I've seen a video of it, and I was like, man, that'd be cool. Like at nighttime when all the windows get fogged up and you
That
can't.
sounds
see
like
what's in
something
there.
they'd have in like Tokyo and nowhere else.
Yeah.
Like what the shit? What do you got going on, Walgreens? Travis, you confuse me because you always show up with like 2 bottles of this Minute Maid blue drink or whatever, and
You haven't touched either.
Now it's
last time you drank like half of one.
I drank both of them last time.
No, you
That's
didn't.
why I brought 2 this time.
No, you did not.
But Logan brought me this shitty Celsius.
It's not shitty. First of all, he gave it to you for free, Travis.
Have some respect.
Have some respect. Put some respect on his name.
He stole it.
He did not. He paid for it,
Paid for
like a
that.
good lad.
Pay for that.
Stole it.
No, you paid for
He
it.
paid for it, Travis. That's why you're drinking it. We talked about this. Feel bad letting it go to waste. Is there anything left in that? That noise was so much better than I thought it would be. That was excellent. All right.
All right, I think we should wrap up.
Really? What time is it? How long have we been going?
We've been going a while.
We've been going for almost 2 hours.
God damn. Okay.
It's gonna be a lot for our
Whoever
non-existing
the new
editor.
Yeah, we'll have to find a new
I hear
editor.
Ken's brother is available.
He has a brother.
Ben? Ren? Which one?
I think it's Ben.
Ben's busy with stuff.
Damn.
His brother Finn from Ireland.
His brother what?
His brother. His brother Finn from Ireland.
Where?
What?
Yeah, you never met him?
Finn?
Yeah, Finn.
Finn.
Travis, let me ask you, where did this come from?
It's Ken's brother.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
He told me it was. Did you like him?
Ken didn't tell you anything.
He mouthed it to me. He didn't say it, but he said
I
it.
think you misinterpreted it.
He was done.
And on that note, guys,
Fuck
we are gonna go ahead and end this one here. Join us next time for when our audio will hopefully be a considerable amount better.
No, thanks to Crispy.
And we might have a new name. Who knows?
Yeah, we're still brainstorming some of that mess, and might have some
I
more
thought we had an idea.
solidified.
Still working on it.
Brendan doesn't like it.
Who knows?
Travis doesn't like it either. He told me earlier.
Really?
Who knows is a great name. I like it.
Who knows is almost certainly taken.
No.
You need
knows?
something with the SEO. Search engine optimization, Travis.
Let's
what you need.
do what Post Malone did and just type it into a generator and we'll go off of that.
That's what we did with this one. That's how we got this.
This one was randomly generated.
Yeah.
Wait, why don't we boot up Guitar Hero? And we pick one of those band names. That's our podcast.
Let's call our podcast Through the Fire and Flames. It'll be good, right?
No, remember when you could randomly generate a band name on there?
I forgot all about it.
Yeah.
I
And it was the most
that at all.
cringy
I'm going
shit.
home and doing this. By the
Bro,
way.
you kind of should.
Do you own Guitar
I
Hero?
have
'Cause I don't.
3 Guitar Hero games.
You're incredible.
You
My
should.
PS2
I'm
and
not-
2 guitars.
I don't tell you this enough. You're a legend.
Well, that was the third game, Legends of Rock.
All right. Did you end this already? Okay.
Both guitars.
We
were
need
purchased-
it. We need to get out of here.
Both guitars were purchased.
We need to
at
pull the
Goodwill.
cord on this one.
That
guys.
is a wrap.
Peace.
Rip.